In honor of Women's History Month, we've been talking with female leaders in sports, politics, business, and entertainment. And this morning, we are focusing on
every Friday during Women's History Month.
All month long, we've been celebrating Women's History Month by talking with female leaders in sports, politics, business, and entertainment. And this
my black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody move.
We are in a state of emergency.
Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind.
Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Well, I'm talking to you, Muslim, Christian, and the Hebrew. Anything to do, we got to unite, or else we are through. Everybody singing this sweet refrain. Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Everybody singing this melody.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for. A change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. President Trump has already had sit-downs with the wrong representatives of the black community. How about a real discussion with a true grassroots African American? Join and organize Operation Exodus Mississippi today, or become a supporter. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
about Cherry frowning like that with her album? Guys' album
She
coming
thinks she's cute.
She thinks she's cute.
That's all I got to say.
She crude.
Cherry thinks she's cute, huh?
Thanks, hon.
She came out with a different attitude after that.
Like no nothing to me.
That's old school. Life has changed. I want the red.
Wait, what was that Mr. T did in Rocky? What was that, Rocky 3? Was it Rocky 3? Put them criminals off my face!
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, and Rona.
I trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, soul sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the brother that did Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, and Rona. It's Terry.
It's important for the black youth especially to know that we did have a history and that we did great things and that we had great people, and those things were not in the history books when I was in school. And what I'd like to be doing 5 years from now is attempting to rewrite the history books so that they'll know that.
My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency.
Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go.
Free your mind.
When I get up in here, everybody, I'm fucking this nigga up, everybody. I'm tired of these niggas, man. I'm trying to work, do my thing, and niggas are clowning me and fucking up my career, everybody. I can't live like this, everybody. These niggas gonna have to die, everybody. Keep fucking with me, everybody. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me, everybody. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me, everybody. Keep fucking with me.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. At the post office. Peace, peace. At the post office, at the post office. Getting ready to fire the first shot against that faceless troll Alquan. At the post office here. At the post office. What we done? Certified mail, official grievance letter to Google.
Oh, I walked in and looked here. All right.
Here we go. I hand delivered the letter to my local law enforcement. Google cannot say they was not notified about what's going on. It's official. Absolutely, it's official. The war has started officially. It's paid for. We're ready to go. Do this. So, I'm not playing with this troll. Something is going to be done. I'm tired of this piece of trash messing with me. I got some other errands to run. Hey, what's up, Deacon? What's up, Deacon? I catch y'all on the flip. The war has officially started. I would suggest to this troll, you better leave me the hell alone. It's on and popping. Peace out.
Keep fucking with me, everybody. Keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me, everybody. Keep fucking with me. Scared the fuck out of me, everybody. I'm just sick and tired of these niggas out here fucking with me, everybody. These niggas are fucking with me, everybody. Fucking with me, everybody. And I'm tired of it, everybody.
What up, family? I am Sister Noble, and tonight I have two guests with me. I'm Sister Karen and Angel Snupnup 7. I am going to get started in this live stream because I got some things I need to say. First of all, exposing the Black unconsciousness community for treason against Sister Noble is the topic, okay, of tonight's discussion. And I want to know, this is what I want to know. I want to know, how am I being disrespectful by holding the Black unconsciousness community accountable? How am I being disrespectful? And my question is to the Black unconsciousness community. What makes you think you can mistreat people and bully people and spread false rumors about Sister Noble and think that I will not hold you accountable for what you have done? What makes you think that I'm going to allow you to publicly embarrass and humiliate me on your platforms and not hold you accountable for your actions against me? And what I want to know is, I want to know this. I want to know what makes you so special that people got to kiss your ass and cater to you while you try and, make other people, try and make other people feel like they're inferior to you. What makes you so damn special? I don't feel like I'm better than anybody, and I'm a Leo. Y'all say Leos are very arrogant. That's what y'all say. But I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. I don't feel like I'm better than everyone else on the planet, like some of y'all pro-Black unconsciousness people. So, I want to know, how am I being disrespectful by holding the Black unconsciousness community accountable and by putting the Black unconsciousness community on trial? And I have to be very honest, about things that has happened since I split from the House of Consciousness about 3 weeks ago. First of all, my intentions for going on the platforms was to promote my work and my book, God is on Trial: How Religion Keeps Humanity Under Mind Control and Fear, which is available on Amazon Kindle for $3.99. The paperback is $13.99. That was my intentions. But over time, it devolved into a situation where I was being accused of trying to come between their relationship. And I'm just sitting back and shock, wondering, where did that come from? How did my appearing on the platforms in February turn into this this really weird situation that just occurred at the end of April and the beginning of May, in which I'm being falsely accused by the co-host of coming between their relationship or trying to talk to her man on a secret note, where I'm interested in her man. She accused me of being interested in her man. I'm sitting over here minding my own business in Atlanta, thinking, okay, I've enjoyed myself thoroughly on these platforms, and I've enjoyed promoting my work on these platforms. I'm sitting over here minding my business, and then I get wind that this bitch is accusing me of trying to hook up or get with her man. Where did that come from? And then she said something about, I told him on the phone with her on the phone that my pussy is tight. And I'm sitting up here in shock, in awe, when I heard that she accused me of telling them that my pussy is tight. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was being accused of something so far from the truth of my personality, because I know this dude was married. I knew he had been married for a long time. And I'm just, it was weird. It was just a weird situation, me being accused of something that was the furthest from my mind at the time, because I didn't have eyes for him in that manner. I liked him as a person. That's it. That's all. I had been watching him for many years, and I had been subscribed to him for many years. I mean, to his channels. He got 2 channels, main channels, 2 main YouTube channels, you know, very popular. Okay. Now I just, you know, unsubscribed from both of his channels about 2 weeks ago behind this situation. I blocked her, you know, from having access to me by phone. I had to block her, you know, from texting me because she kept texting me saying, why am I calling her man? As I explained to this Jezebel, that I called her man on April 27th. Okay, April 27th. It was Wednesday morning, April 28th. It was on April 28th, Wednesday morning, when I called her. I did a panel discussion, you know, on his platform Tuesday night. That was on April 27th, where, you know, she disrespected me, spoke to me very, you know, disrespectfully. And the people in the chat room noticed it. People in the chat room, you know, said that she cut me off and she was being disrespectful because she responded to them. She told the people in the chat room, I'm not being disrespectful, you know, blase, blase. But when people are talking, people should stop and listen and blase, blase. She was trying to explain away what she had just done to the people in the chat room. Now, this was on, you know, the program that they both invited me to on Tuesday night, April 27th. Follow me now. Follow me. The next morning, I called him. That was April 28th. It was Wednesday morning. I called him and I explained to him that I did not like how she spoke to me last night on the platform. I did not like how, after someone, you know, cut me off, how she, you know, defended that person, you know, and it was being disrespectful toward me, had spoke to me disrespectfully. I did not like that. It was very out of character for somebody who has given me great respect, okay, since February. You know, and you know, I looked at this person with respect. You know, I looked at her, you know, as somebody who was cool, and I, you know, I liked her as a person. I thought she was a cool person, you know, and it was very out of character what she did on that panel discussion. And you know, some people was on that panel discussion looking like, you know, looking at me, looking at her, you know, she was very disrespectful. It wasn't just to me, but she was disrespectful to other people on the panel as well. Now, unbeknownst to me at the time this was going on, that she was actually spreading rumors about me. She was telling people that I wanted to get with her man. She was, I mean, I was like, what? when I first heard about it, it was on May 2nd. I kid y'all not, it was on Sunday, May 2nd, when I first heard about it. Okay. Meanwhile, now she had kept inviting me on her platform in late April. The last invite I got from her was on April 28th. It was Wednesday evening. It was Wednesday evening, April 28th. That was the last invite I got from her to come on her program on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. And I politely declined because I had asked her to call me Tuesday night after the panel discussion ended. After the show ended, I asked her to call me Tuesday night. She never did. When I not asked her, I texted her. I said, can you call me? I texted her, can you call me? It was Tuesday night after the show ended. She never did call me back. Never did call me that Tuesday night or that Wednesday or none the whole day until I got a text message from her inviting me to her, you know, her show on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, everything, you know, I'm thinking before all of this went down, that me and her was cool. That's what I thought. I thought me and her was cool before all of that went down. I didn't think this girl did not like me. It did not register with me. It did not register that this girl did not like me. So that whole routine with them getting on the phone, inviting me to the panel discussion on Tuesday night, and also her inviting me to her show on Wednesday night. It was some sort of, I don't know what to fucking call it. I don't know what to call it, y'all. It was like they was playing some sort of sick, twisted fucking game with me. Because why would you keep inviting me to your program knowing that you don't like me? Why would you do that? If you thought I was trying to hook up with your man, why would you keep inviting me to your show? Why would you and him get on the phone calling me to come on a panel discussion on Tuesday night? What was that about? And then she embarrasses me in front of other people on the panel, okay? Because the way she spoke to me was very disrespectful, and I felt embarrassed by that. And after the program ended, I caught the tail end of a argument that her and him was having. I caught the tail end of it, just a tail end of an argument her and him was having about what she had done, how she had, did what she did, like spoke to me in the manner she spoke to me, and how she allowed this guy who cut me off, because he basically, very disrespectful. He cut me off. He was very disrespectful. The person I'm talking about cut me off. She allowed him to make his points or what have you, and told me, you need to be quiet. Basically, that's what she told me. I need to be quiet. But I was the one that was given the floor to speak. She asked me a question: what is consciousness? And I started, talking about what consciousness means to me. And as I was going, like the guy that cut me off did not like what I was saying. And he said, I don't want to hear that mess. Just like that, and it was another guy on the panel that told on him and said, yeah, you said you don't want to hear that mess. That's what you said. See, at first I did not hear him say, I don't want to hear that mess, because I was talking. I had the floor. But the other guy that was on the panel busted him out, basically, and said, yeah, I heard you, you said you don't want to hear that mess. He said to the guy, you said you don't want to hear that mess. So, but this person, I ain't gonna name her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The Jezebel. She's the co-host on the show. And she also has her own show. Okay. But anyway, to make a long story short, I hope y'all following me what I'm saying. I mean, you would have to go and look at the live stream for yourself if you want more further details. But the people in the chat room noticed how I was cut off. This guy cut me off, and they wanted to hear what I had to say. They wanted to hear further what I had to say. But this person, that I'm talking about, the Jezebel, took up for the guy. She took up for the guy. She asked me, Sister Noble, can you hear us? Sister Noble, can you hear us? I said, yes, I can. She said, well, when we're talking, you should stop talking. And y'all need to go and see for yourself what I'm talking about. It was very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And from there, I felt some type of way, and I didn't want to really, after that, I really didn't want to talk no more about nothing. After that, I got a little quiet. And my answers were very short after that. My answers were very, every question that was asked, of me, I kept the answers very short and to the point, because she had done pissed me off, by the way she, disrespected me. And it was out of character, because I'd only known her to be respectful toward me. I'd only known her to be respectful toward me since February. Okay. Now, they both called me in February to invite me on his podcast. Okay. And I ended up going on her podcast the very next day in February. It was the first time I went on his podcast. And I ended up going on her podcast to discuss my book. Okay. And my experiences as a former Christian as a former Christian and Hebrew Israelite on her show the following day. So anyway, y'all, just go back and just Google on YouTube, go back and just put in search, for Sister Noble, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I was taken aback by the things that I learned on May 2nd. That was on Sunday, when someone called me and told me what she said about me. And but we had a conversation before this other person even told me what she said about me to her. Me and the Jezebel had a conversation. Me and the Jezebel, just following me. Me and the Jezebel, follow me. Me and the Jezebel had a conversation. She accused me of wanting her man and wanting to come between her relationship. And, and she said that I said to them on the phone that my pussy is tight. And she also said that I said that she was homeless and I was going around spreading rumors about her being homeless. And I never said that she was homeless. I never once said that this girl was homeless. Never. Okay, she said on her own show that she was in a motel room. We was having technical difficulties. Well, she was having technical difficulties on one of her own programs. And she said she was in a motel room and the Wi-Fi is not good there. That's what she said. Okay, that's what she said. In fact, she said it with this other person that was on the program that she had invited. She said it with her there. She said it with her being there on the show. The other person that called me and told me what she said about me and called me, she said, the other person said that she called me all types of bitches. And, she wanted the other person to turn against me. She was trying to get the other person to turn against me, call me up, and they both go in on me. But the other person was like, hell no. Sister Noble's been there for me. She's defended me, against people making, death threats against me. She's done this, and she's come to my defense. And no, that's what the other person told her. The other person told her that she is not going to turn on me. She's not going to turn on me. So the Jezebel not only wanted to, she not only been out here spreading false rumors about me, but she had been, trying to, get my friend, to turn against me. Really, she used me to get to the other person, because really she wanted the other person. She wanted to, start, a relationship or talking to the other person. She wanted to talk to the other person. So she used me in order to get to the other person, because she knew I was on, friendly terms with the other person that she had invited on her show back in April or March. No, April, my bad, April. She invited my friend to her program in April. Okay, it was back in April. Go check it out. Go check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. So anyway, it was all about, she really, was using me to get to this other person that I was on speaking terms with, that she knew I was talking to, and, we had private phone calls, conversations. And that's really what it is. This person who I'm talking about, this Jezebel, she's a very treacherous person. She cannot be trusted. She spread false rumors on me. And of course I had to defend myself against those rumors, and I just, I felt like they both betrayed me. That's how I felt. I felt like they both betrayed me, because I trusted him. I had been watching him for a long time. I had been enjoying his shows, and I just really, it was just really disheartening hearing the things that I heard about what she said about me. And then he had to have known that she was out here spreading false rumors about me. He had to have known. He had to have known. What sort of sick, twisted game are the both of them playing? That's what I want to know. Because I don't carry myself like that. I don't carry myself in the way that these people carry themselves. I don't carry myself like that. I don't engage in polygynous situations. I would not be on the phone telling your man and you that my pussy is tight like I'm trying to get with y'all. I just wouldn't do that. What kind of sick, twisted game were the both of you playing with me? That's the question that I had. And what did you both think about me? Did you really think that I was that type of woman? Like I was, did you, what is it? Did you really think I was that type of woman that would be on the phone telling you and your man that my pussy is tight? For what? Why would I want to do that? What are you trying to suggest here? Are you trying to suggest that I'm a lesbian and that I was interested in you and your man? Because that's what it seemed like to me. I don't know what kind of sick, twisted games you people are out here playing. I'm not into swinging. I'm not into polygyny. I'm not into polygamy. I'm not into all these threesomes that y'all be having and all these orgies and sex parties, and I'm not into all of that. I live in the midst of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, I know that. I know I live in the midst of Sodom and Gomorrah, but I won't engage in the corruption and the darkness that exists in this damn place. I won't be engaging in any of it. Okay, and I don't get down like that. And I did not appreciate this Jezebel spreading false rumors about me to my friend, trying to turn my friend against me, trying to get her to join forces with you and call me on the phone and y'all both go off on me. I don't appreciate that. And then, she, the person, my friend is not that type of person. The person you're trying to get to turn against me is a stand-up woman. She's a stand-up person, Furthermore, she doesn't trust you. Okay, she doesn't trust you, Jezebel. Okay, so I did not appreciate what went down. And I cannot imagine what other people have gone through in the so-called consciousness community with people like the Jezebel. And with other people claiming to be conscious and they claim to be for Black people. They claim they love Black people. They claim they want to liberate Black people, but you people don't want nothing but slaves. You don't want nothing but slaves. That's what you want. You want slaves. And I won't be your slave. I won't be your slave. You people don't like the fact that I don't want to be a part of that community. Y'all don't like the fact that I don't want to be a part of that community because I know that a lot of you are a bunch of fakes. A lot of you are a bunch of frauds. A lot of you are a bunch of fraudsters, and all you do is you use Black oppression to make money. That's what you do. You use Black oppression to make money. And some of you are very successful at getting what you want using the oppression of our people in this country. Some of you are not even foundational Black Americans. Okay, but that's another subject for another day. It's just pathetic. The Black unconsciousness community is a pathetic community. full of fraudsters, full of, full of full of treacherous persons, treasonous individuals. And I am indicting you on treason against not only me, but treason against the Black community. You're indicted now for treason. And I'm going to pass the mic to Sister Karen.
Thanks for having me. Hey, everybody. You know what? I wanted to go back to what you said in the beginning. I got to touch on this again. These folks are crazy because anyone that knows you or watches your channel knows that you're abstinent. You're not looking for a relationship. You're not looking for sex. So why would she lie and say that you, it's not funny, but it's funny. The fact that she said, you said that your pussy was tight. It's ridiculous. Like, you don't even talk like that. You don't even talk like that. It's crazy. I'm like that. Look, she crazy as hell.
Crazy as hell.
She's crazy. I knew she was crazy. What, got her big old implants. I know you listening with your big implants sticking out. Why are you selling it? Why are you selling it on YouTube? And God knows where else. She probably on IG and God knows where else too. Just looking for the highest bidder. Looking for the, because some other dude come around that got more money than Sonetta, she going to run with him. And I hope he hears this. Stop fucking with these Jezebels. Y'all men, y'all always attracted to these women that don't mean you no good, and then the rest of us ain't shit, but she break your heart and use you and keep it moving to the next dude. But anyway, so, but like I said the other day, only an insecure, toxic woman would be drawn to a polygamous relationship. And you know what, as you mentioned, she doesn't really want to be in a polygamous relationship. No. She wants this relationship with a rich man. Don't have to be him. It's just a dude with some. She ain't trying to share that. She want to keep the wealth in house for her and her kids. She not gonna get in love with you. Yeah, she gonna women like that. They gonna try to whip it on you because they're using you. They gonna try to use the pussy. The pussy's witchcraft. But
oh my God.
But I mean, she's one of she's a gold digger, and a lot of these people in the so-called conscious community, they're just interested in getting money. It's all about the money, whether it's by selling their knowledge or some useless merchandise. Is just the sector is full of insecure haters. They just like the beef. They love to argue. They love the drama. They want to be inside of a reality show. They're addicted to the drama. They're not interested in liberation. They just want to acquire wealth so they can use their money and their quote scholarship to put themselves above other people. That's what it's always about. They want to put themselves, well, I got this, I got that, I got a Benz, I live here. That's why I know you grew up, you ain't have a goddamn thing. You poor as shit. Because you're gonna use some money, some quote scholarship to put you, or some degree to put yourself above. That's how I know you grew up. You ain't have a damn thing. You was insecure then, and you're still insecure because you gotta have, you gotta accumulate shit to make yourself feel like you're good enough, and use it to put people down. That shit is corny as hell, and it's so transparent. I knew that bitch ain't mean no good, but anyway, let me just. I knew it. I saw that shit a mile away, but listen. I mean, they don't care about these people in the so-called Black conscious community. That's why I jumped in and jumped out very quickly, because I saw how toxic it was. They don't care about anybody. All of them are users. And I'm gonna give you an example. About 6 different people. Y'all know I like watching Lennon Honor. I'm a part of the anti-fraud warriors. We're trying to get Umar indicted. And they use it to build their channel. So, they're in there. Look, they go into all the channels, being all friendly, saying the right stuff. And they pretended to be friends of the cause so that Lennon would recommend their channel. I mean, if he got thousands of people watching, they got a lot of people going to their channel because he's recommending it, or someone else is recommending their channel. As soon as they get their subs up, their true characters came out. They saw he was making a lot of money on super chats. It's always about the money. And all of a sudden, Lennon wasn't shit. Now, what drew you to Angel Snupnup 7 channel, Lennon's channel, there's a Taz's channel, is that they have integrity. They say what they mean what they say. They're people, they're men of honor. So why would you have a problem with that? But see, when people see your life, them dark people, they're drawn to it, but they really mad at you because they don't have what you have. As soon as they got themselves up, they started talking shit. What other people got going on. But this is the person that we're referring to tonight, you know, Jezebel.
Yeah.
And the previous people I mentioned, they're all just whores. On some level, they're whoring themselves. They're selling out others. They're selling out the cause. They're selling out themselves for the money. Because basically, to sum it up, and I'm going to pass the mic to Brother Taalik, they don't have the intellect. They don't have the talent. And they definitely don't have the charisma to draw people or an audience to them or to their platforms. And that's the cut and dry. It is what it is. Thank you for having me, and I'm going to pass the mic to Brother Taalik.
Brother Taalik.
Yeah, give me a second real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. How we do?
Yeah.
I had to go check out a little something. When you see police lights in front of your house, you got to check that out, see what's going on. I don't want to, I don't want to be on the live and bullets get to flying. Had to go check that out, see what's happening. Might have to cut this live off real quick.
Yeah.
And they right in front of my car too. I'm like, hey, what's up with this? Sister Karen knows she's a funny one.
Thank you so much.
Oh, man. And for those of you who aren't hip yet, Sister Karen does have her own blog on my channel called Late Night with Sister Karen. And it's usually every Wednesday. And just subscribe to Reality's Temple on Earth. And you can catch her show Wednesday nights at 9:15. That's 9:15 Central Time. Late Night with Soul Sister Karen.
Yeah.
Here's some more of this. She just gets wild. She forces me to put it on parental discretion is advised, and she just be rolling.
Yeah, you know my mouth. You know my mouth. Are we still live? Because it looks like we're buffering. It looks like we're buffering on my tablet and my TV.
No, we're still live.
On my side for a chat.
Okay. Can everybody hear us? Ask the people in the chat if they can hear us, because I'm not. It's on my tab. It's literally okay. Because I don't know if it's good and if they can hear us. Okay, I know y'all can hear me, but I don't know if the chat because it's nothing.
Yeah, I heard you. We've been hearing you the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me mute.
Okay. So I've had a little drama myself recently. And it's really, it's really very simple. Okay, we have our friend DD or D Darrell, and we've been on his program a few times. And I thought, since we've been on his program, matter of fact, he he invited us to have a series on his channel. So apparently we have a mutual, I thought we had a mutual respect for one another. Okay. Now, why is it so difficult for him to understand that you invited my enemy to your platform and you allowed my enemy to talk about me in your house? Now, if you was in his house, it's all gravy. Well, I still would have a problem because you're saying things that you have my email, you have my telephone number. If you really had all these concerns deep inside of you, or you could have invited us back and say, hey, Angel, you know, I got these concerns, I want to talk about it. But no, you can't do what's right. That's too good. You're going to allow this troll to come on your platform and then join the troll in what the troll had to say about me. And I'm supposed to sit back in the cut and like it. I'm supposed to say, happy, happy, joy, joy. What is wrong with these people? They don't see that there's something wrong with that. I would not allow. There's a woman that he has a problem with named Afro, Sister Karen know who I'm talking about, Afro Singali lady. Now, if he's on my platform, I'm not going to allow her to come in my chat and talk stuff. That's not the place. You're not going to use my platform for your personal beef. You take that somewhere else. I'm not going to allow you. Plus, he's a guest of mine in my house. That would not be right for me to allow that to happen. Now, once he leave my house, hey, I don't have no control over that. But he allowed the troll to come on his platform, and they have a good time talking about us for about 30 minutes. It ain't like they said a little blah, blah, blah. They talked about us real bad for 30 minutes. And now I decided to hit back. He gets all upset. Now he says out of his mouth, he really don't know us. But when he gets angry and mad, he makes a video talking about me, but he don't know me. Just talking about Angel Snuff Nuff 7 is a cult leader. Angel Snuff Nuff 7 is gay. Angel Snuff. Just talking for the hell of it. Now, I hurt his feelings because when I talk about him and his support of Umar Johnson, that's true. It's not nothing made up. I'm not the only one that feel that way. He's heard it many, many times. I'm going to join because you're too intelligent to allow this Dr. Umar Johnson guy to rip you off. Just goes to show you how stupid you are. So, also this week, that troll, I sent certified mail. Some of you probably saw the video. I sent a certified letter to Google to start it off, a grievance. So when things get hot, Google cannot say they did not know. Because next week or sometime I should get that receipt back. They have to sign for the letter, so I know they got it. They got to do something about him. Or we go to the next level. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy myself. These persons have no integrity. They have no character. I told you, Sister Noble, a few weeks ago about this guy that sent me an email on Facebook telling me when you first start going on Sinetta, he told me that I need to separate myself from you. Remember? that MD20 guy. He'd been on our platform before. And he told me, I don't mean no harm. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But if I was you, I separate myself, you know, from Sister Noble. And I politely told him, you know, with all due respect, you don't tell me what to do. None of your concern. You're not even part of this platform. You're not working here. You don't do nothing for the Mississippi campaign. You're not doing nothing. Then he gonna talk about he gave a donation. Yo, $20? Because chances are that's all it was. Yo, $5? I send that back to you. You didn't do me no favor. Because you sent me $5 in my cash app. Or even 100. That don't mean nothing to me. I send the crap right back to you. I'm not these other people out here. That don't mean nothing to me. Your little $100, your little $5 don't help me none. I got a $8,000 hospital bill. What does your $5, $100, how does that help me with my $8,000 hospital bill? Don't mean nothing to me. I don't need your advice. You're not part of this. The only one who can even attempt to give me advice about anybody, and on top of that, whatever you got to say, I'll set it up and you can tell Sister Nova and me together. But you have these people that come to us behind closed doors, sneaking. If you're going to say it to me, you can say it to Sister Nova. You got something to say about Taalik, you can say it to Brother Taalik in his face, and I'll tell him what you just told me. These sneaky ass folks. So now he's all upset and angry. He left messages on my latest video that I played on Operation X's channel. I'm running from people. I don't answer questions. You're a damn lie. Whatever questions these people bring me, I answer and I respond. There's never been a time. And there's no reason. And if I don't know, I would tell you. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I have no problem with saying I don't know. I come on these people's platform and they want to talk about everything except the Mississippi campaign. The purpose of Sister Nova going on Shadah was to promote her book. That's what the purpose was. And when you watched her go on his platform, what was the purpose? God is on trial. That was the purpose. When you saw me with these other people on their platforms, what was the subject supposed to be? Mississippi campaign. And I told them, they heard about my opinions or whatever about other things. I said, we can talk about it, but you really don't want to deal with that. You don't want to deal with that. Your feelings will get hurt. I don't think that y'all want to go in that direction. I'm here to talk about the Mississippi campaign. But even so, again, these people have no character. But now it's come to the point, so brothers and sisters, the foolishness is over. We, including myself, if you take money from people, if you make promises, people spend their time, their money, and labor on your promises, and you don't deliver, then you need to be held accountable. It's simple as that. Don't tell me about what God gonna do and keep me waiting. Like, damn, how long is it gonna take? And you taking my money while we waiting on God. But I'm not receiving anything. Well, you know, the end of the devil's time was 1930 or whatever, and God is coming. Where is he? Bring your happy ass on and take care of business, sir. That's what you need to do. It's time that you be held accountable. You making all these promises. You building a black nation. And you getting all these businesses and whatever. And then 20 years pass by, we still don't have nothing. And you steady taking money. No. The people, you deserve better. D. Darrell, you deserve better. He's a sincere person, I guess, and he really wants this. But you deserve better than what you're getting. And the reason why you got nothing because you're not holding Dr. Umar Johnson accountable. You're not holding Louis Farrakhan accountable. You're not holding the Black conscious community accountable for their promises, for their fantasy mythology ass teachings that they give you. The white man lived in a cave. If the white man is so messed up like that, he just came out of a cave. Why he kicked you in your ass, you don't fall in and can't get up. You a god and a queen and whatever. And these people just came out of a cave, kick you in your ass, and you can't even get up. And you got all this knowledge and understanding, they say. You done all this research. You got the information. And on top of that, God is on your side. You got all this stuff you working with. And you waiting on a stimulus check at the mailbox like everybody else. Ain't get mad. Well, how come I ain't got my stimulus check yet? Ain't God on your side? If God is on your side and you have all this information and research, the supreme wisdom, what the hell you concerned about a stimulus check coming? You looking at your direct deposit, shaking and trembling because that eviction notice is at the door.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't think people can hear us. I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Apparently, a lot of it's not just.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Play the video. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Delete. Hello. I can't hear you. My bad. Oh, okay. Oh, we live. Okay. All right. Do the people know that we live again? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, let's hear the actual conversation. What happened between Sister Noble and that dingbat Napah Washah, whatever that damn name is. Okay, let me find it real quick. Every time you try to do something, the computer's not want to trip. Okay, there you go.
So further with that, consciousness is still being researched by mainstream science, as far as checking the brain, the neurological research, the research on neurology of the human beings, and what really consciousness is, where does it exist in the brain, yada, yada, yada. So I'll move to Sister Noble since I saw her with her hand up, and I'll ask you this question. What is consciousness to you specifically?
Well, consciousness to me is having awareness of self, being completely aware of who you are as a person, knowing your limitations. Now, if you're asking me a question about consciousness after death, then that's another subject matter. And if you want me to address that, I can also address that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. You just
because I wanted to make some comments. There was going to be short comments, about what the brothers were talking about as far as which had the worst effect on Black people, the Black church or the judicial system. But I'm going to move on from that. I wanted to add some more to that, just a little bit, but I'm going to move on from there. But I'm not a Christian, and even though I feel that Christianity has done much damage to our people, and even though the Bible has been used to enslave our people, I'm going to say that, based upon my own experiences, things that I've seen, even the way that, I have come to conclusions about certain things in the past 2 months, I'm going to say that there is consciousness after death. I'm going to say there is consciousness after death. There is life beyond the grave. And, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not claiming to be any of these titles, I'm not claiming any of that. But I'm going to say that there is consciousness after death. And, I've seen some things. I've seen some things that has caused me to come to that conclusion. Okay. There is life outside of ourselves. Okay. So
you're saying that you
believe there is life outside of ourselves. And let me just say this. I'm going to say, I stated in a video that I did with Sinetta, I stated that many people deny the existence of life after death due to their own personal fears, especially those who have been raised in Christianity, in Judaism, in the Islamic tradition, and perhaps they are long removed from these traditions or these institutions, and instead of them facing their own fears, that those fear-based consciousness teachings produced in their conscious and subconscious minds, they would rather deny the existence of anything outside of themselves. If they tell themselves enough times that none of it is real, then perhaps they can sleep better at night. And this is called religious trauma syndrome, which produces a set of symptoms experienced by people who are now struggling with the aftermath of religious indoctrination and the harmful experiences associated with their indoctrination. Okay. And I also stated in that same presentation that I did on Sinetta TV that Captain Tazariak said Yahweh is in the fourth dimension and Christ is at the right hand of his throne. Okay. Now, I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that this extraterrestrial known as Yahweh from the Old Testament is trapping dead people in the fourth dimension. And I already said this in the last live stream. I said this in a presentation that I did on Sinetta TV.
Hey, I love you, sis. I'm out of here, man.
I said that the extraterrestrial known as Yahweh from the Old Testament is trapping.
I'm good. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for inviting me. There are other dimensions outside of the third dimension. I do believe that there are other dimensions outside of this one.
Sister Noble, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, when we're saying something, Sister Noble, you should stop talking.
Okay.
Interject, sis. Go ahead, Garfield.
Yeah, he actually interrupted me as I was trying to.
He was saying, excuse me. Go ahead, Garfield.
No, he was saying that he wanted to leave. He didn't want to hear this mess. Hey, listen. This conversation was okay. I don't mind talking about people religious, but people saying that we have an afterlife. Again, this is one of the biggest traps. I know, Sister Noble, I'm going to disagree with you respectfully. This is the big stranglehold that's trying to hold people to say, hey, accept the BS because we have an afterlife. If there's an afterlife, we need to find out when we're dead and make sure our life is
did not say that.
Make sure, no, I'm saying that. I'm saying make sure that our life is productive. I remember, Sister Napah, a couple of years ago, I was invited to Louisville, Kentucky to speak on a panel with the police chief where Breonna Taylor is. He got fired recently, right? And I said to Police Commissioner Conrad, your treatment of black people in Louisville, Kentucky is not good. So he put in place things based off of the suggestion of the conference. I go around the country and I speak to ex-felons how to get back into society. I'm going.
I want to. I got to comment. See, this is what is wonderful about video, and this is what is wonderful about audio. I mean, it speaks for itself. Now look, the mic was passed by the dingbat, the Sister Noble, okay? Sister Noble begins to speak. Are y'all kindergartners? Can y'all understand simplicity? Something that's very simple. Do you ignore your own senses? Now, Sister Noble begins to speak. She was passed the mic. She's speaking. She's explaining whatever she feels need to be explained. She's getting into the middle of her explanation, and this Jamaican frog begins to ribbit. You heard him ribbit first. That's what he done. And she didn't really get involved. The dingbat didn't really say nothing when he first riveted. She sort of hung back in the cut. And Sister Noble continued. And then it finally got to the part where the frog decided he can't take it no more. I'm out of here. And as soon as the dingbat saw that the frog was in distress, hey, can you stop? Sister Noble, can you hear us? Can you hear us? She don't have to hear you. She has the mic. The other people, you can hear them say, that's rude. You're cutting her off. That's what happened. And then you're going to tell Sister Noble, do you hear what we're saying? Do you hear us? He don't have the mic. Sister Noble has the mic. He's the one rude, cutting her off because he don't want to hear that. But it's all, and then it becomes about him. Well, you see, I went down to Pennsylvania and I was invited to, it all became about him. See, that's what you're dealing with in the so-called Black conscious community. It's all about me. This panel she was on was about the battle of egos. I know more than you do. I'm your teacher. And they all have nothing. They're all slaves. If you have so much wisdom and power and understanding, why you are still a slave in this country? If it was not for the Peckerwood, your ass wouldn't even have a place to talk. You're talking on his YouTube, his Facebook, his Instagram. the man that you call a devil and evil and wicked, you using his tool. And he should kick your ass off. I would have kicked your ass off a long time ago. But they know that this type of debating and nonsense rhetoric and useless scholarship is not a threat. So they allow them to get together and talk. But as you can see in this situation here, it's very simple. The woman, the dingbat, cut our sister off, and then she was nasty with it. Do you hear? Do you hear us talk? It's not your time to talk. When I finished, and I was there, I heard it myself when it was live. People in the chat room like, damn, she got cut off. And they noticed Sister Noble had a different attitude after that happened. They was like, Sister Noble she's not responding right. You know, she holding back. You know, they noticed that something was wrong. The dingbat was nasty with me. I just wanted to come on her program. I thought because she had a nice relationship with Sister Noble, I thought I would come there, send my little 2 cents, go about my business. Oh, she went off on me with that little nasty attitude. She's a nasty person. Very. And she gonna tell me about, well, brother, I read such and such a book. I did my research. I don't give a damn how smart you think you are, how intelligent. Everybody can make a mistake. Anybody can be wrong. I don't give a damn if you are a so-called genius. You can be wrong. You can be in error. Nobody is above being wrong and being in error. Nobody. It was nasty. And then it got worse after this. It got worse. And I would assume during this period of time, the rumor and the ill feelings she had towards Sister Noble was already in effect. And she's skinning and grinning. But that's how these pro-blackity black Kemetic pattern, that's how they start off with you all the time. They skin and grin in your face. But when you show that their teaching don't mean nothing to you, and you begin to reject what they're talking about, the real them start coming out, because their purpose of interacting with you is not to be your brother, not to be your sister. Their purpose is to put you on their slave plantation. And Sonetta is the slave owner on this plantation. And she wants to be the slave master's wife. I'm going to teach you. I was on a video, this brother, Prophet Rové, or whatever his name is, and he told me, all right, I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to teach you. You don't teach me what? What make you my teacher? I don't need you. What qualify you to be my teacher? What qualify you to be a doctor to heal me? And you look at his physical person, he got all this beard and it's not kept up and raggedy looking. I don't want to be. Your healing is going to make me look like you, sir. All raggedy and look like you're a bum on the street some damn where. If you're going to have all that beard and all this, what? You ever heard of a comb? You ever heard of some clippers? Clean yourself up. Those people that wear that stuff, they cut the beard, shave. All that stuff looks nice. What prophet you represent? Prophet of the gutter? Prophet of homelessness? Prophet of a damn squatter? What the hell? Who the hell you trying to heal? You don't even look the part like you can heal somebody. This is what we're dealing with. And before we had technical difficulties, we was talking about accountability. You taking people's money, their time, labor, and you making these false promises. You telling people lies, talk about the black man is God. God of what? It's a lie. Because you're not, show us an example of this God. Do something godly. Here we are on this platform, talk about taking control of a state, and they laugh. You don't have a state. You a God. Hell, get us a country. Since y'all gods like that, and you laugh at taking control of a state, well, you God, give us a country. The only thing they can do for us is sell some damn incense on the street. That's the best thing they can do for us. Sell you some perfume on the street. Brother, you want a bean pie? That's the best you're going to get out of these suckers. And they gods and kings and what? You are God and a king and don't pay child support. Somebody, the white man got to make you pay for your children, the God and the warrior. Now, what kind of sense do that make? These gods and these warriors and these kings, the white man got to make you, force you to take care of your seed. Your children should be, is our greatest asset. You should do anything that you have to in order to make sure that they do well. I don't give a damn if you have to work 24 hours a day and drop dead. That's what you got to do for your babies that you created. That's responsibility. Don't want to be held accountable for what you do. I'm a taxpayer. I don't have children. My taxes is helping you pay for your children that's getting WIC and other welfare. I didn't lay in the bed with nobody to get them children. It's these, and you expect that from the so-called dead, mentally dead people. You expect that from them. But the same thing is going on with the so-called conscious community. They have these men getting these sisters with all these babies and not paying for them. And I can guarantee you, some of these children are biracial because these pro-blacks sleeping with the white women. And some of these pro-blacks is sleeping with the white men. If they're not doing it now, they did it back in the day. Here I am, a Uncle Tom, a Sambo, and all these names. I ain't never touched a white man or white woman. Never. It's either these, Sister Noble, or nothing at all. And I'm the Uncle Tom. I don't have biracial children. I never touched them. Never. If you can't use my mama comb, you don't look like my mama, I can't do it. I can't do it. But they didn't have a problem back in the day. And some of them would tell you. I was on a phone conference with these fake pro-blacks. And they was talking about, man, you know, if you got locked up with Kim Kardashian, because you know they love Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I don't get it, Kim Kardashian. But if you got locked up with Kim, you tell me you wouldn't smash. Come on, brother, be honest. I'm not messing with Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian would be on the other side of the room, and I'll be on the other side of the room. Ain't nothing never happening. I have no interest in Kim Kardashian. I love all womanhood. I like women. I like all womanhood. But as far as a romantic type situation, it's her. And if I want a white woman, there's a lot of sisters that look like white women. She's from the lightest of the light all the way to the darkest of the dark, fat, tall, skinny, whatever you want, she got it. What do I need to go to another woman for? Do you know why they chase her? Because she can look like almost anything. Anybody. Fat, tall, short. She can have all kinds of looks. But when you look at a white woman and these other people, what you see is what you get. There's no variety. In her, all kinds of variety. That's why they after her. And they lie to you. Nobody want no black one. You're a damn lie. You an idiot, Negro. You don't know what you got. These other men know what you got. What was that Peckerwood, what's his name? He's an actor. I forgot I think his name Robert De Niro. One of them actors. They said, you ain't made it till you had a black woman. You ain't made it. And here you are, you mistreat her and want to throw her to the in the trash can. Dumbass Negro. But our thing is accountability. You're giving all these people all this money and time, and they're giving you all these stories, and you're not holding nobody accountable. It's time for everybody, including myself. It don't make no difference who you are. If you make a promise and you taking people's money and you giving them the story and their time, they need to be held accountable. We've been letting these folks on YouTube do their thing for at least 10, 15 years, and they gave you nothing. They gave you nothing. Whose fault is that? And then it's only so far that you can blame them. You have to blame yourself because you are allowing them to fool you. You are allowing them to give you nothing. So you have to be accountable. So you deserve to have nothing because you're not expecting nothing and you'll never get nothing. So how are you going to get this all black nation? How are you going to produce all these different things? And you're investing and investing. You're not getting nothing. Now the difference between them and me, you don't have to hold me accountable. I hold myself accountable. Because if I see that what I'm doing is not producing anything, before we get too deep in debt, I will come to you and say, hey, I thought this was going to work. Whatever is not working, we're going to have to find a different way of doing this thing. Let's go in this direction with this brother. So I pass the ball to somebody else because I'm not making the points. Dr. Claude Anderson said, racism is a team sport. We have to play as a team. But when you look at Pan-Africanism and Kemetism, Hebrew Israelitism, and all this pro-blackness stuff like that, they are ball hogs. Like that Jamaican whatever piece of hermit trash. He's a ball hog. I don't want Sister Noble to shoot the ball. Here, pass the ball to me. Give it to me. I'm Micah Jordan. That's the attitude that they have. Michael Jordan did not win no championship until he learned how to play team ball. When he first came into the NBA, it was all about him. 45 points, 35 points, 55 points against the Celtics. Yeah, but guess what? Him and the Bulls went home early in the season. Even though he putting up all these high scores, it don't mean nothing. No championship ring. Then when they got Phil Jackson came to Chicago as the coach. And he didn't give a damn about Michael Jordan's ego. He's going to teach Michael Jordan, you got to play. Do you want a ring? You got to learn how to play team ball. And once Michael Jordan learned, see, Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. You're going to get yours, sir, but you can't win this game by yourself because basketball is a team sport. You got to pass it off to your teammates. And when Michael Jordan done that, the Bulls began winning games, and they began to win big. Almost back-to-back championships. 1, 2, 3. Then it was a break. Then they 1, 2, 3, back-to-back. Because Michael Jordan finally learned how to play team ball. And his partner in crime was Scottie Pippen. And they was passing the ball. Michael Jordan still got his props. See, that's the thing about it. These people don't. They want all the shine to themselves. Greedy and selfish. You don't want to play team ball, you're going to continue to lose. Many of you claim that you love Dr. Claude Anderson, and he's telling us that racism is a team sport, then we have to play as a team. That did not make any sense. Why this guy couldn't wait until Sister Noble made her point, then he speak. Now, there are those who claim that I come on these platforms and it's all about me. Yeah, it's all about me. I'm the guest. Do y'all watch Oprah? When people come on Oprah's show, she don't talk about her. It's all about that guest. What you got to say? What you doing? That's why you have a guest. If you want the show to be about you, what the hell you invited me to your show for? That's what makes a person a guest, because it's all about them. Let me show you how it's supposed to be done. You go to my channel and I have a guest. I keep my mouth shut. I tell my guests, it's all about you. What you want to say? That's how it's done. No, it's all about you. I was with D. Darrell. He want to do all the talking. It's all about, this my channel. I should have left when he got that attitude. I should have went on and left. Well, you can have your channel. Because you're not doing me no favor. When you invite me, Sister Noble, or any of us on your channel to talk about the Mississippi campaign, we are the ones doing you a favor because you don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't have no plan. You don't have no creativity. You still living in 1960, 1930, 5,000 years ago. You have no plan. You have no vision. You have no purpose. You have no goal. You're just out here fumbling around. Like when they throw the football and the whatever catch the ball don't really know what to do with it. They fumbling. Can't get the grip on the ball. Y'all just fumbling. So I answer your questions. Why wouldn't I answer your questions? We just made a video 3 hours long talk about the Mississippi campaign. Answer your question. Ain't nobody scared of your ass. Scared of you for what? You're a bunch of losers. You don't want to pass the ball. You've been shooting the ball for 100 years. RBG Nation, 100 years old. Nation of Islam, 100 years old. Y'all doing the same, marching and protesting, the same stuff over and over again, shooting. And y'all ain't won yet. Why don't you give it to somebody else? Let them shoot. Because it don't make no difference who make the winning shot as long as we win the game. Michael Jordan put up 55 points. but it was Steve Kerr's 3-point that won the game. And it don't make no difference as long as we win. But y'all so selfish, and y'all nasty and arrogant, evil ass people. You are. You some evil, nasty, disrespectful pieces of trash. No, I don't like you. Think you know it all. What do you know? And everything you think you know came from the white man. With all that black, when all you finished running your damn mouth, all this blackity black African stuff, it all came from the white man. Oh no, brother. Oh yes, brother. Your ancestors was a slave on a plantation. They couldn't read and write. Who taught them? Who got them started? It was the white man. They went to the white man's school. He's your root. He's your foundation. Ain't no African taught you a damn thing. Ain't no Arab. Peckerwood is the one, is the foundation of your thinking. And you built what you got based on what he gave you. You ain't never been to no damn Egypt. He taught you about Egypt. You ain't never been to Africa. He taught you about Africa. You ain't nothing but a chocolate-covered white racist. And you hate your people. You don't want to see us free. Just like they don't want to see us free. You want us on a slave plantation just like they want us on a slave plantation. You have the same mentality, the same mindset. And you don't like me because you know that I know that y'all full of shit. And I don't back down to you. You don't scare me. You can't bully me. And that's another thing you try to do. You threaten people's lives. You try to bully people. You huff and you puff. You don't scare me none. I can get with you. Hell, I was with the Peckerwood for 10 years, and he didn't scare me. I still kept talking and running my mouth. So what make you think you gonna scare me? You don't scare me. And I was in the belly of the beast. And that beast could keep me locked up the rest of my life. You don't have that kind of power. And I wouldn't scare his ass. So why would I be scared of you? You don't have no power. And at the rate you're going, you ain't gonna get no damn power. You attracting the trolls tonight. I'm glad that you're coming in here, trolls. That means I'm worthy of your attention. That means you view me as a threat. Thank you for the views. Because the sister getting paid on her channel now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Put some money in this sister pocket. Matter of fact, won't you just go ahead and donate to the Cash App? Y'all pieces of trash. My success means y'all done. That's why you hate me. That's why you don't like what's going on here. Because as we get stronger, as we get bigger, it's over for you. Because the people will see, they will finally begin to see that what y'all been talking about for the last 100 years, 50 years, it's a road to nowhere. Keep you on a plantation. That's all they want to do is use you. Use you for your body, get sex from you, your money, your time, your labor. They just want to use you. A few years ago, I gave away $6 grand out of my pocket to my listeners. Matter of fact, that troll Alquan even got $50. I gave money away How much money did Sarnetta give away? Louis Farrakhan, Tariq Nasheed, Young Pharaoh. Huh? They don't give you nothing. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, why do you love thee? Why do you love the white man? Why do you love the devil? Because the devil gives you nothing. And that's why you like Young Pharaoh. That's why you like Louis Farrakhan and Sarnetta Studios and Napah or whatever. And of course, Napah, she working her womanhood. She makes sure her big old, you know, whatever, and put it right there in the screen. And y'all luster. Napah ain't heard a damn thing this woman talk about. I see you in the chat room. Man, why you here? You know why I'm here. Napah. What the hell do you care about a sister sit down when your ass hate black women, period? Don't even like black women. There you are. Napah. They got another sister there, but she a little bit more modest, but you can see she's a little hooked up. But Napah, she put it right. Because that's where all her subscribers is coming from. All these old lustful ass men. That's the only reason why you subscribe. You don't give a damn about what she's talking about. You a dog. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. You don't scare me none. It's about accountability. What happened to Sister Noble happened to her. They don't like that she talk about it because they're guilty. They know that they are wrong. They don't want me to talk about what happened to me because they are guilty and they know they're wrong. The only thing you have to do is say, look, I messed up. Or even if you think you didn't mess up. Hey, sister, hey, brother, come on. I don't want you to feel that way with me. That's what men do. Women and men step up to the plate when they love their brother, when they love their sister. This Darrell, instead of saying, okay, bro, I messed up, okay. Forgive me. Can we just roll or whatever? No, he don't apologize. I ain't did nothing wrong. You brought my enemy to your platform and let my enemy, you let my enemy use your platform to get at me. And he don't see nothing wrong with that. And then you talked, you joined the conversation. Wow. So that goes to show you he has no integrity. Has no character. He's not honest about nothing. If you had that kind of hatred or misunderstanding about the Mississippi campaign, like I said before, you have my telephone number. You have my email. You can invite me back to the platform and we can talk about it like we should have been talking 2 shows ago. And then they listen to our videos and they do a half-assed job of listening. Now, they will really listen to Dr. Ben and John Henry Clark and Francis Cress Welsing and these historians, but they listen to me and give me a half-assed listen because I'm not worthy of being listened to. But at the same time, when you try to attack me, you do it in ignorance, and I make you look like a fool and feel like a fool because you don't know nothing about me. You don't know what we represent. If I come after your ass, it's because I've done my research on you. I've sat back and listened to your videos. I've read your writings. When I come after you, I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. When they come after me, they have no idea. That's why I make them look stupid all the time. And they think I'm somebody that they know. You don't know me. I'm new. I'm original. I'm soul brother number one. I represent soul power. You used to messing with people, blackity black, and somebody telling you about ghosts and goblins and the fifth dimensions and the Anunnaki gonna come out the sky and spaceships. I don't do none of that. So you don't know how to deal with me. Because I'm not gonna talk about spaceships and what happened 5,000 years ago. We talk about the now. I want to get out of jail now. If all that information helps me to get out of jail now, it's all gravy. But it's not. It's not helping you. It make you feel good. And you have the nerve to talk about our Christian brothers and sisters. And you do the same thing. Nothing but a church. Sonetta is a preacher. Of course, Louis Farrakhan is a preacher. Young Pharaoh's a preacher. They your preachers. And instead of Jesus, you got Yahweh, Yashara, or whatever gods that y'all done came up with, whatever. It's the same stuff. Same stuff. Only thing you did was change the images around. You ain't no better than our black Christians. How dare you try to make mockery and think that you better? How are you better? You pay your water bill to the white man just like they do. You buy your cup of coffee every morning going to work from the Arab just like they do. What the hell do you do different? Nothing. You angry at me because I'm calling you out, holding you accountable for your actions. Because you want to run around here and talk the black man is God and we kings and queens and all. Prove it. Show us. Prove it. And then when somebody asks you to prove it and show it, now you got a mistake. Oh, you are Asian. They love to say, you are Asian. You a spy. Well, this is a spy. This is the agent that wants you to prove that nonsense that you're talking about. Prove it. I'm a god and a king. A king of what? A god with no power. A god at the welfare office. A god at the liquor store. And a lot of these pro-blacks and whatever, they're not going to tell you, they smoke a lot of weed. And they drink. And they buy prostitutes. But they come here and they act like they holy and righteous. Huh. Yeah, okay. I don't give a damn about you because you know better. I'm always looking for new people to speak with because for you, it's over. You're dead in the grave, rotten. So I don't give a damn about your platform. I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. But I'm going to warn people against you. Sister, and like when I said, happy ass. Take your happy ass on. Nobody's scared of you. You're a bunch of losers. And you want us to be a loser like you. Because misery loves company. I said enough. I'm past the mic to our sister.
Yes, thank you, brother. You know, I'm just sitting up here thoroughly enjoying everything you're saying, and I just want to, I just want to tell people that that really hurt me. What she did, that really hurt me. The way that she did me, like, it was like, okay, if you didn't like me, why did you keep inviting me on your program? Why did you invite me on your program on April 28th? If you did not like me, if you had utter contempt for me, what was that about? What was that about when you and him got on the phone Monday night to invite me to the panel discussion for Tuesday night? What was that about? If you did not like me, I mean, I'm talking about the Jezebel now. If you did not like me, why did you all invite me on Monday night for the Tuesday panel night discussion? And then you send me an invite again Wednesday evening for your Wednesday night show. I mean, what was the purpose for that? I mean, were you trying to bring me on your show just to embarrass and humiliate me further? Was that the purpose? Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that was the purpose. And, you know, instead of, you know, your man having integrity and honor and stopping you from doing what you were doing, because evidently you have been spreading rumors about me for a minute, a good minute. Instead of him having honor and integrity and stopping you from doing that, he went along with you in your mess, in your filth. You have a reputation, sweetie. You have a reputation now for causing drama. People are looking at you now because of what you just did to me. It ain't just me. It's other people you've done dirt to. It's other people. It's other people talking about you being somebody who likes to cause drama. You have a reputation, okay? And really, honestly, you're bringing down his platform. You're causing problems for his platform. You're causing issues for his brand. He really needs to drop you. He really do. He need to drop you. He need to drop you off wherever he found you. Because you really are making him look bad with your behavior. What you did really hurt me. It really did. What you did to me really hurt me. Do you understand what I am saying? What you did to me really hurt me. It bothered me because I trusted you to a certain extent. I trusted you. But I had no idea I was dealing with a whole demon. I had no idea. I was dealing with somebody going around spreading false rumors about me, talking about I told her and her man on the phone that my pussy is tight, spreading false rumors about me trying to get with her man, or I'm liking her man. And that was the furthest thing from my mind. I don't get down like that, sweetie. I don't mess with married men like you. I don't do that. I don't carry myself like you. You carry yourself in a foul manner, and I don't do that. And this is not to say that I think I'm better than you. That's not it. This is not to say that I think I'm better than everybody in the so-called consciousness community. That's not it. I carry myself in a certain manner. I carry myself with integrity and decency. It doesn't mean I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's perfect here. But what you did to me, that was some foul stuff, sweetie. That was foul, what you did to me. And I don't appreciate that. You did not like me, and you kept inviting me on your show. What What are you? I mean, what are you? Are you crazy? Why do you do that? Why do you do shit like that? That was some foul shit you did. You lied. You lied. You lied. You've been lying to him. You lied to other people about me. You ran me off of his platforms, and I ain't done nothing to you. I've been subscribed to his platforms, both of them, both of his channels for many years. You ran me off of his platforms over some fairy tales about what you think I want from you and him. All I wanted was to promote my book and promote my work. That's all I wanted to do. That's it. Promote my work, promote my book. That's it. But you turned it into a circus. You turned that situation into a circus. Scandalizing my name, making folks think that I was trying to talk to your man on a sly. And that was not even the case. You called me on May 2nd on Sunday and cursed at me on the phone, calling me all types of B's. I was all types of B's that day. But you was just bigging me up the week before. You was just bigging me up the week before that. On your show. Remember? Because I do. I remember. And you said that I act like I didn't like you. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Because I actually did like you as a person. You told my friend that I act like I didn't like you. And that's not true. You also told my friend that I told her that you was homeless. That also is not true. You told her that I had been going around scandalizing your name, but that was you. You was the one scandalizing my name. That was the other way around. You was doing shit and then trying to flip the storyline to make it seem like I'm the one that was doing shit to you. What was you doing, B? What was you doing? What was you doing? What was you trying to do? Was you trying to make folks think that I am the cause for you not talking to me no more? Or was you trying to make people think I was the reason why you stopped talking to me? No, sweetie. I stopped talking to you. I stopped dealing with you because of what you had done. You was trying to make other people feel like, oh, you know, I don't fucks with her because of what she did to me. No, sweetie, I don't fucks with you because of what you did to me. You is a traitor. You is a traitor. You hurt me, baby. You hurt me. You hurt me by what you did to me because I trusted you to a certain extent and I thought you was cool with me. I thought we was cool before you did what you did on that Tuesday night panel. That's when I saw your true colors. I saw your true colors. I saw you. You. For the first time, I saw who you really were for the first time on that Tuesday night panel. But unbeknownst to me, even at that time, and that was on April 27th, Tuesday night, unbeknownst to me at that time, that you had been spreading false rumors about me. I just found out that Sunday, May 2nd, what you had been saying about me. My friend told me what you said about me. You confirmed it by your phone call, by what you said to me in the phone conversation or phone confrontation that we had on May 2nd on Sunday. You cursed me out. I was all types of bees to you on that day. But I remember you bigging me up the week before, pretending that you was cool with me, pretending that you liked me. Yes, you pretended that you liked me as a person. But you was fake. You was fake and phony, being deceitful and treacherous. And that's how you people operate in the pro-Black unconsciousness community. You deal and operate in treachery and deceit. You deal and operate in treachery and deceit. I don't deal like that. I don't operate that way. If a person fucks with me, you fuck with me. But if you don't fuck with me, I would rather you, be honest and straightforward with me. If you don't fuck with me, I'd rather you be honest and straightforward with me from the get-go. As soon as you realize, oh shit, I don't like her. As soon as you realized that, you should have stopped inviting me to your program, sweetie. You should have stopped inviting me to your program if you realized at some point, I don't like her. I don't like Sister Noble. I don't like Sister Noble. You done told people that you don't like me. You told people prior to the phone conversation that we had on May 2nd, Sunday, that you didn't like me, sweetie. You've been talking shit about me behind my back. All in the month of April, while still inviting me to your program. You are a sociopath. You are a sociopath. I don't fuck with sociopaths. I don't like sociopaths. You people are dangerous. Sociopaths are dangerous. They are dangerous. Sociopaths are dangerous. I don't fucks with y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't like what you did. And it hurt me. Initially, I was really hurt on Sunday when you did that. When you called and spoke to me on that phone Sunday on May 2nd, I was really hurt by that. The way you spoke to me, the way you came at me, it was very, very, very disrespectful. You had never shown that side of me, that side toward me. You had never shown that side toward me until that day on May 2nd when you called and cursed me out on the phone, calling me all types of bees to my, over the phone, over the phone, all types of bees. You had never shown that side of yourself to me, toward me. Now you showed that side of yourself toward the other sister that was on your panel, that used to come on your panels. Okay, you showed that side to her. Remember the one that you kicked off of your panel? Her. Remember her? The one you claimed, didn't like you? No, you didn't like her. And she wasn't faking it with you no more. So, she wasn't faking it with you. She knew you didn't like her. She knew you didn't like her. It was the other way around. You said she didn't like you, but really it was the other way around. You didn't like her. That's why she stopped fucking with you. You did her the way you did me. I do believe that. You did her the same way you did me. You betrayed me the same way you betrayed her and other women. Don't know what kind of family background. Don't know what. I don't know what happened to you in your childhood. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But whatever it is, it got your attitude all fucked up. And I'm really angry and bothered by what you did to me. So I'm going to pass the mic to Sister Karen.
Wow, what a show. I don't have much to say. I'm just going to say this. She is such a Jezebel. You know what I'm going to call her? You know what? I got a new name for her, y'all. We're going to call her Jiggling Jezzy. You like that? She's Jiggling Jezzy. It don't matter what the hell she was talking about. She was bending over in the camera, shaking a shimmy. Shake your shimmy, girl. Shake your shimmy. Y'all remember that from Color Purple? Shake your shimmy, girl. Remember sugar? Try to get whooped. Shake your shimmy. That's literally what she was doing. How much did you have to do? I'm going to try to keep it clean. What did you have to do to get those breast implants paid for? And you're using that to make money and betray women? You know what? I am done with Jiggling Jezzy, and I'm going to rest the mic. Thanks for having me on. Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you got to say, brother.
I just want to say in conclusion here, one of the main things that you will hear from these Pan-Africans and blackity blacks and all this stuff, I love my people. I do this for the people. I want to teach my people. I love you. If this is love, I don't want to see hate. I don't see love. And they've turned the struggle into a joke. When I was a little boy growing up, it was the real deal. It was not entertainment. When I was growing up, they were still lynching us outright and getting away with it. When I was growing up, it wasn't a joke. It's not entertainment. Nobody was running around talking about the scholarship. Nobody gave a damn about reading all these books. It's about survival. They turned it all into a joke. The struggle is a Malcolm X soundbite. That's what it's turned into. It's turned into just like Sonetta said, it's edutainment, entertainment. It's not entertainment to me. It's not nothing to laugh at. It's not funny. But you can do that because you're a comfortable slave in the white man's world. So you will watch this broadcast and go to the refrigerator and get you a beer. That Sister Nova show told that woman off. And you get your beer and a bag of potato chips because it's entertainment. Get your happy ass up in the morning, go to work because you're comfortable here. And you need something to do with your slave ass. So you watch YouTube videos all day, play on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And you got all this time because you're not doing nothing to get out of the jail. Like they do in jail. The majority of those guys, they're not trying to break out of the jail. They like, well, I'm here, I can't get out, and they just do their time. Can you imagine what would happen in jail if all those guys wanted to get out all the time? They would have a real problem in these prisons and jail. But they don't. You go there and they get comfortable, give them a cup of coffee and a TV remote control and they happy. And that's how you are. Give me some YouTube, give me some MTV or whatever and you happy. But above all, You are a liar. You do not love black people. You do not love soul brothers and sisters. You are a liar. You do not love us. How you gonna love somebody and call somebody Uncle Tom and a nigger and a bitch and a hoe? And they do that as soon as they get angry. See, the thing about anger and emotion is the real you come out. How many times I don't know how many videos do you see me? I don't care how angry that I get. I don't call us those names, especially those names that come from the Peckerwood. And our ancestors, some of them, the last word that they heard before that rope broke their neck was nigger or sambo or coon. And you talk about you love us, you love your people, and you do the same thing, and you cyber lynch your own people. You have no problem putting a rope around their neck and lynching us. Because you are an oppressor. You're not full of love. You don't call nobody that you love. If you're in love with a woman, man, I just got to have Sister Noble. I'm not going to come to her tomorrow. You a bad bitch. She'd be like, excuse me? You don't talk to her that way. When you love and when you want somebody. But you talk that way to your people. All this love. You're a liar. And the reason why they get on, they don't like Angel Snub 7 because I hold you accountable for your action. Because you say one thing, talk about you love, but your actions show that you hate. Your actions show that you are an exploiter. You're a user. Absolutely. Those are my words. They didn't come from the Peckerwood. Yes, you are trash. Yes, you are sewer rat. You want some cheese rat? When you act that way, yes. But those are my words. Didn't come from the Peckerwood. You use words coon and sambo and all this stuff that came from your slave master because that's who you are, for real. Because you are their offspring. Their children. And if you didn't call me a name, tell the whole story. See, the troll don't tell the whole story. Why do I call you a sewer rat? Why do I call you these things? Because you attack me with your nonsense. That's why. Tell the whole story. See how they are deceivers, manipulators. I'm just calling somebody a sewer rat just for the hell of it. No, you call me a coon. You call me a sambo. Some of these people even threaten my life. If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story. But you're not. You're a deceiver, just like your massa. You're just like the Peckerwood.
And for the record, I want to set the record straight. Pookie said something about express your love, girl. First of all, I'm not a lesbian. Let's get that straight. Okay? I don't eat coochie. I don't suck on tits. I'm straight. Okay, Pookie? All right? Just want to get that straight. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. I mean, they never stop. The trolls still in here deceiving, calling soul brothers a foul name, because they foul. Tell the whole story. I don't call people out of their names. They didn't do nothing to me. You are a liar and a deceiver. That's what you do. I don't call people out of their name. They call me Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus, a sellout, traitor, all these different. So when I fire back and call you a name, they can't handle it. get to crying. Oh, he called me a sewer whack. Oh, he called me. They start crying like a baby. I don't turn the other cheek. You treat me like you got some damn sense, I treat you the same way. Pookie, you a damn coward hiding behind a picture. And that's another thing. That's the reason why they hide behind a picture. Pookie is foul. Pookie is nasty, disgusting. Piece of trash thing. Troublemaker. That's what they do. Manipulators. And don't give a damn about me or anybody. Their mission is to cause division and hatred. That's why you hide behind a picture. Because if you get caught up, you're getting your ass whooped. Huh. Pookie. I'm done. It's a joke. Woo! Get the hell out of here, Pookie. You don't mean take your trash ass on somewhere. Show your face, I apologize. Pookie. Show your face and I will apologize to you, Pookie. We know what you are. You don't show your face, I'm not talking to nobody. We don't even know if you're a human being. You could be a peckerwood. We don't know what the hell you are, Pookie. And where your boy Ray Ray at? You messing with the wrong one. Yeah, I call your name. You don't have a name. Pookie is not your name. Show your face. And I apologize, Pookie. You come on here spreading your damn lies. Deceiving. You're a deceiver. Pookie. Silly folk. I'm done, sister. We said enough. Oh, I can let some of that
I ain't done. I ain't said enough. Let me tell you. You know, this place is a Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, Atlanta. It really is. It is a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And I feel like I'm Lot. I feel like I'm the biblical Lot in the midst of the filthy conversations of the wicked. That was the Bible, what the Bible said about Lot being in the midst of the filthy conversation of the wicked. And, you know, all the stuff that was going on, okay, in the plains, you know. And, you know, I stay away from the filth. That's what I do. I keep a safe distance away from the filth, away from the perverts, away from the sodomites, okay? And then that includes the men and the women, okay? I keep, yeah, I'm talking about straight people, sodomites, to my straight people, okay? I keep a safe distance away from everybody who think they finna corrupt me with their filth, because you don't have any morals and integrity. I can't, you know, I can't do anything about that. I just know that I'm going to maintain integrity. Okay, I'm going to maintain morality, you know. And you don't have to be in the church. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be a Hebrew Israelite to be a moral and righteous person.
Right.
Okay, morality and righteousness does live outside of religion. It does live outside of spirituality. It lives outside of it. Okay. You know, nice, you know, it's nice to, you know, if you want to continue to believe in some, you know, deity that doesn't care anything about humanity, you know, that's on you. You know, that's what you want to do. Okay. whatever if you feel like that's what you have to do to get through in life, by all means, knock yourself out. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that religion does not have its good side. I'm not saying that, because, certain times, at certain times, religion does have a good side. Okay. It can help you, especially, if you're a crackhead, or, if it helps you to get off crack, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. If it helps you, to stop smoking and doping, religion, like I said, it has its good sides. Okay. At certain times. But in our case, religion cannot liberate us as a people. Religion can't do anything to bring us liberation. It can't. All it can do is enslave you mentally and physically, because if you're bound by religious ideologies, religious traditions, and you constantly in the church every week, you ain't really thinking about liberation now. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. You're not really thinking about, the government is stealing all my money, and therefore I can't keep, my money in order for me to build wealth. I can't keep enough of it because the government is stealing all of it from me in taxes. These corporations are underpaying us. They're not giving us, the money, that we are, that our labor actually warrants. They're not giving us the money that our labor warrants. They're not giving us enough money. These corporations, I'm talking about, the multi-billionaire companies, that's what I'm talking about. The multi-billionaire, billion-dollar companies. Okay. So, a lot of them, they're not going to pay the worker what his or her labor is truly worth. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So while y'all got religion, it ain't helping you. It ain't helping you to become a liberated people. It's not doing anything for your pockets. If anything, it's helping, other people to get wealthy while you remain in poverty. It's helping the leaders of these cults. It's helping the leaders of these organized religious institutions to become wealthy. Okay, it's helping the leadership. It ain't helping the average follower in the church. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't helping the average person who is a member there. Y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, so people, like this Pookie guy and the other person, Faisal Muhammad, coming in this chat room trying to interrupt. I'm unfazed. Because, I want to be able to get what I need to get off my chest now. Because what happened to me should never have happened. I did not deserve what happened. I did not deserve the way I was treated by the Jezebel. I did not deserve that. And I'm gonna tell y'all, men, y'all need to put y'all foot down when it comes to these Jezebels. Y'all need to stop letting these Jezebels control you. Stop letting these Jezebels control you. And got you out here looking stupid because they out here doing things to make your platform and your brand look bad. Like this Jezebel. This Jezebel is really bringing down his platform. His platform is losing subscribers. That's what I'm trying to say. His platform is losing subscribers because of her. His brand is looking bad because of her. She's making his brand look bad by her behavior, by the things that she's doing. She has a reputation out here, and it's not a good reputation. The Hebrew Israelites don't want to fuck with her. She claims to be Hebrew Israelite herself. They don't want to fuck with her. They think she's a Jezebel. I'm telling y'all what I know. The Hebrew Israelites is calling this woman a Jezebel. They calling this woman a Jezebel. They also claimed that she's a witch. Okay. Okay. For those of you who, y'all know that's a religious word. Okay. It's a religious word that biblical writers came up with. Okay. They came up with that word to refer to women who deal in let's just say black magic, who deal in black magic or white magic. Okay, they came up with that word called witch in order to condemn women who deal in black magic, okay, or white magic, or for women who could see the dead. Okay, for women who could see the dead. Okay, they're called mediums, psychic mediums. Okay, now, this woman, this Jezebel, I know some things about her. And I'm not going to say it on this podcast tonight. I'm not going to say it. I've heard some things about her, So the Jezebel is not a good person. Okay, she's not a good person. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic, Sister Karen. If you want to say some words, you are more than welcome to do so.
Thank you so much. I'm going to rest for the night. Thanks, y'all, for listening. Thank you so much. My allergies are bothering me. My throat is changing. Yeah. So I've been enjoying this shit. Everybody enjoyed it. I'm so glad you're speaking your truth. The trolls is bored. They need to life. And I know. Like the feds are still, I know for a fact that feds have been contacting certain trolls. So you're stupid. Now they come with calls, you're gonna be bucking and shuckling and driving, stepping and fetching. Oh, I didn't say that. Yeah, they're gonna trace it back to your computer, and it don't matter which device you use. Right. Y'all don't know shit. But on that note, y'all, thanks for listening. I'm gonna mute myself and rest the mic. Thank y'all for listening. Good night.
All right. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of. I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm hiccuping now. I need to go get some. I need to go get something to drink, and I need you guys to check out Operation Exodus Mississippi on YouTube. If you have not already done so, go and check it out and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Also, check out Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Subscribe. I need you guys to also subscribe and share this video. Don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with somebody else. Share it on your Facebook page and share it on your Twitter. Share it on your Instagram, wherever you want to share it. Also, if you want to drop a few dollars to me in my Cash App, you're more than welcome to do so at Alberta $41. And with that being said, peace out.
Thank you.